House of Villains, you are the big surprise. How did you feel about being a surprise addition and not there as an OG of the season?
Well, I always like to make an entrance, and I definitely feel like I made the right entrance into the House of Villains.
Please do not move.
Hello, villains.
It's Larsa Pippen from the Real Housewives of Miami, everybody.
I knew it!
Most people do not embrace the word villain, so how do you feel about that label?
I'm not really a villain, but I feel like if you do poke the bear, there definitely is, I do have a sharp tongue. Everyone knows me for that. I don't initiate confrontation, but I'm definitely good for it.
When you are in the lair and you see everybody there, who all did you recognize, and did anybody kind of excite you or scare you?
I definitely recognized New York, and it definitely scared the hell out of me because I was like, oh, she's like a reality TV legend, and she definitely has a sharp tongue.
Get out of my face.
You sucking, guzzling Republican.
Was there anyone that you looked around and was like, I don't know who you are?
I didn't know a lot of the guys. Like, I didn't know Jesse. I didn't necessarily know Wes. I didn't know Hatch. So there was three guys that I didn't know.
Well, within minutes of being there, Teresa Giudice and New York start having a little gossip session about your romantic history.
And that's Scottie Pippen, that's right.
You know who she's dating now?
The young boy.
Michael Jordan's son.
Yeah, they all over
Marcus.
the place. Yeah,
Marcus.
they all over the place. Yes.
Marcus Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah. I know.
How much does that affect you at all? That everyone always wants to talk about the men you've been with and not you.
I'm so used to it by now that it doesn't even faze me, to be honest with you. I'm not like, it's just one part of my life. There's so many different layers to my life, and that's just one little piece of it. And if that's the story that she can tell about who I am, I'm like, she could have said I had 4 superstar kids. She could have said I have the Larsa line, I'm this, I'm that, like all my great accolades, but they wanted to gossip about who I'm dating at the time, I guess.
Yes. I do believe this is the show, though, that you hinted about when you said you got some clarity on your last relationship and that it was time to call it off for good. So what was it about being in the House of Villains that you were able to go back home and make that change?
I think I needed to clean house. That's basically what it was. And I think going to shoot House of Villains was great for me because I was away from my comfortable home, doors, my bedroom, when it was going to put me in a situation of, being in a state of uncomfortable and, figuring things out. And I thought this is the perfect time for me to figure out my personal life too. And it was a great experience for me.
Your ex has handled the split kind of unexpectedly. Some comments online. Any final word to close that chapter so we can stop talking about him?
No, I'm not necessarily looking back. I'm just looking forward, and I'm excited about the new journey I'm on and just focusing on all the good things I have going on. I bought a house in Miami. I feel like just good things.
All right, so we are saying goodbye to the condo.
We're saying we're going to keep the condo too.
Okay.
Right now, we like the condo, but we wanted a nice backyard where all my friends can come over and sunbathe nude and just have great parties on the weekends. And that's what I'm looking forward to.
That's not something you see in a Zillow listing often. Backyard for nude sunbathing. Maybe in Miami. Did you have any potential love matches in the mansion? Did anybody catch your eye?
No, I feel like, I became friends with a lot of the guys. I feel like the guys were super nice. They were all very nice to me, but no. I loved the competition aspect of House of Villains. It was light and fun. So it wasn't as challenging as I think Traitors. It was definitely lighthearted, and there was a lot of luck to the challenges. It wasn't necessarily, hard.
Who did you bond with the most in the mansion?
Obviously, Teresa. I loved being able to, be with her the entire time. She'd make me coffee all the time. We would cook together, and we just had really good stories.
Some drama finds her in New York, though.
Now I know why they got rid of you season 1.
Welcome to New York, New Jersey.
Kiss my ass. Poke the bear. You're not gonna like who you see.
What did you make of these two reality TV titans going up against each other?
I literally was scared. I thought that the roof was going to come off the house at one point. I was like, how do I diffuse a situation? Because you can't really talk about Teresa because I will go crazy on you. But at the same time, I was like, New York is, she's definitely got a sharp tongue.
Who did you find yourself in drama with, if anybody, in this house?
Oh gosh. Well, I started off, having drama with Kandy off the bat.
What you're doing is being an asshole on day one.
Because I am an asshole.
Well, that's
I am
cool.
an asshole.
Well, I don't
I am.
I'm like, can I get 5 minutes can I just take off my shoes? I've literally just gotten to this house all of like 5 minutes ago. So that was kind of, a nice intro to Kandy. I was like, okay, you want to start off being mean to me. Okay, I get it.
Where does that go? Did you find your way to friendship with Kandy, or does it stay a frenemy-ship the whole time?
No, I love Kandy so much. We ended up being roommates and I had a great time with her.
Did you pick up any new reality TV tips and tricks to maybe take back home to Miami with you?
Yeah, I feel like Safari really works hard on his acting classes, and I probably need to invest in some acting classes.
I am a supervillain!
Everything he does is like so over the top. I'm like, I need to start doing more of that.
I don't know. You take it to a certain level already. I don't know if we need to go any higher.
I feel like I need to step up my game.
That's up. That's hurtful and up.
Will you be wearing the villain crown around the 305, or will you be handing that over to somebody else?
I don't necessarily want to be a villain. That's not the crown that I want to, put on, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. If you come for me, I have no problem, showing you who I can be.
I know you can't really say anything about what's happening at home right now, but can you give me one word to describe? There's a lot of murmurs of what's happening in the 305, shakeups, new blood, fights.
Probably the craziest season I've ever had on Housewives.
Okay, I will leave the Housewives talk there. House of Villains, where does it line up in the craziness department?
I love doing House of Villains. It was so much fun, and I think people are going to really be shocked and entertained because it definitely was, different from what I'm used to.
Now, you are kind of the first big surprise of the season. What other surprises do we have in store? What do we need to be prepared for as we watch this show?
Gosh, there's so many twists and turns, and it's just a roller coaster. The same way I came into the house, it's the entire time. There's so many plot twists in the whole, House of Villains cast.
They like to send you in there, spin you around, and send you back outside dizzy to try again.
Oh, it literally is. It was super fun though.
Well, I am excited to watch you. I was wondering when the cast was announced, I was like, I fully thought Larsa did this show. And come to find out, they're keeping you a secret.
And I loved my entrance. I thought that was epic. It was so cool.
Oh, I think it's so much better than just walking into the house with everybody else.
The rest of them, I want to come in via the wall.
Yeah, have your own moment. Well, always good to see you. Now go give those girls hell as you film this season and make it even crazier. It's only been a few weeks.
I know, it's chaotic around here, but it's fun.